Good evening. Our top story tonight, the continuing and desperate search for answers in South Florida into what caused a 40-year-old building to suddenly crumble in the middle of the night. It has now been 6 days of digging, watching, and listening closely for any signs of survivors from that Surfside condo.
And the search has been painstaking and time-consuming, and one of the largest, by the way, in state history. Tonight, we are getting a closer look up close at some of those efforts. Dozens of rescuers are working on top of this massive mountain of debris, slowly and methodically sifting through it. There are hundreds of them in all, rotating in and out from this site every 45 minutes. They're shoveling pieces of concrete, they're cutting pieces of twisted metal, and they are searching for any signs of life.
Tonight, the death toll now stands at 12 people. In the meantime, 149 people are still missing. And with each day that passes now, the emotional toll grows and the grim reality here only deepens. Still, officials do insist they will not stop looking. Our NewsNation team has been closely following this major story there on the ground in Florida. We want to go right now to correspondent Brian Netton, live near that site with the latest on the ongoing rescue effort. Brian.
Rob, the weather is getting bad here again, but still the search continues literally 24 hours a day. What's so heartbreaking is that the progress is just so slow. We're now in day 6, and they've only recovered 12 bodies. This pile is still enormous. In the last 6 days, search and rescue crews have moved 3 million pounds of concrete, but it's only a small fraction of the 12-story building that once stood here. Any indication of how long the search and rescue will go on for?
As long as it takes. As long as it takes.
Jimmy PATRONIS is the state fire marshal.
The men and women that are here.
He gets emotional talking about the 370 search and rescue crew members working the collapse. You can see the exhaustion in their faces when their 12-hour shifts end.
They're on their way to battle, you know, and then they go and they really don't rest much because they want to go get back to work. You know, the boots they wear are supposed to last 6 months. They're lasting 5 days. The gloves they're using are supposed to last 6 months. They're lasting 5 days.
Trauma surgeons are waiting right next to the mound of debris, waiting for the call that someone has been found alive. So far, that call hasn't come.
It's frustration, and it's a little bit, draining just to feel that you have all these skills, you have an amazing team of people, you have excellent resources, and there's no one on which to use them.
Cherished memories.
Late last night, family and friends of the missing gathered on the beach near the collapse site to pray.
They just got married 5 months ago.
Martin Langsfeld's sister Nicole and brother-in-law Louis Sadovnik are missing. Nicole just moved into the building.
There's hope. I really believe miracles to happen. Things like this have happened around the world, and forces, Israeli forces, Mexican forces, the best teams are put on this mission right now, and I truly believe.
And we learned today the state attorney has sent prosecutors to the collapse site. She says that she will request a grand jury to look into what went wrong. Marnie?
Brian, it is just heartbreaking to see those families on that beach. On Sunday, I walked down to as close as I could get to the collapse site, and I had seen someone made a heart out of yellow flowers as a memorial as well. Just so many people wanting to put their arms around those who are in need right now. I do understand that we have learned a Surfside official has recently been put on leave in light of all of this. What can you tell us about that?
Yeah, Marnie, we learned that there was a Surfside official. He was working in Surfside in 2018 when he allegedly told the condo board that the building was safe. He now works for a different city in South Florida, Doral, Florida, and we learned today that that city did put him on leave.
All right, another update from Surfside tonight. Brian Enton, thank you as always.